1-1, still third in the table, but is there a small sense of frustration that you haven't won the game?
Yeah, based on when the red card happened, we really did step on then, and the keeper was their best player in the end. He's made some great saves, and we couldn't quite take that chance. And we've opened him up 3 or 4 times, even with the corner there. You know, Jake sort of scuffed the shot, and a couple going across the face of the goal. He's made a couple of saves where you think he's going to spill it, and he's managed to keep hold of it because we have people following in. So a tinge of disappointment, but we can't be too disappointed of where we come from and where we are at the minute. But it's a marker of where, you know, I've just come up. I've walked in the dressing room after the game, and the players are slightly disappointed. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think you use that and you harness that and you take it on if we can.
It shows how high the standards are, that they are disappointed. Yeah,
it shows where the belief in the group that we can compete and we can step on. Because Swindon was another one. We didn't step on against Swindon when they went down to 10 men, but we did today. We really did take it on to them, and it's a powerful thing, the mentality that the group are building for themselves now. You know, they do believe that they can compete with everyone, and we've played 4 or 5 of the teams that are fancied, and we've not lost a game against one of them. So I think that's a really powerful thing, like I said.
I mean, after a great start with the early goal, and Gavin Riley, I mean, that's 4 goals now, and real poacher's goal that was.
Yeah, he likes that goal. We might start not playing him when we shoot down the hill. One thing we did think we would be better at Crewe. We thought we'd be physically better than them. We thought we'd be a little bit bigger than them, and set plays. And actually, once we did go 1-0 down, we did take a backward step, and then they imposed their game on us for probably the rest of the half. And I don't want to say it, but they probably deserved to score the goal. It was disappointing when we did concede it, but we did on the run of play. But then again, second half, I thought we deserved to get another goal. So.
And that was the frustration must have been when you conceded that goal right on half time.
Yeah, it's always disappointing to score a goal. Obviously, 46th minute, I think it was. So, but the lads responded well. We asked them to be a little bit more aggressive in their pressing positions. We asked the wing backs to go slightly higher, to go and get their full backs, because they were the ones causing the problem, as they often do against the back 5. But our back 3 were a little bit happy just to go and mark the one. We had to almost go man for man a little bit more at the back, and people like I thought Toes was excellent today. I thought Jacob Greaves was excellent again today. So the fact that they're taking on the information, then, and they're taking on the challenge as well. Because I said to her, if you sit back and play in the last 15 minutes in the first half, in the second half, I said you'll get beat. If you think you're going to hope, I hope we get through the next 48 minutes and we'll nick a 1-1, 100% would have got beat. So the shift in their mentality to do that again, that's a good thing.
You mentioned Jacob Greaves, and I thought he was absolutely outstanding, and he just seems to get better and better.
Yeah, we believe he's a good player. I said quite early that I think he'll go and play at a higher level. How far he wants to go, that's up to him. But he's a good kid. He comes from a good football background as regards to that. His dad obviously played 200 games, so the area that he comes from, he's probably not going to get ahead of himself. I don't think he's got that in him. Wants to learn. There's no airs and graces about him. Comes in, does his job, and goes home. So, but he was out on his feet at the end, as were a few others. Chris Hussey's cramping up at the end, and that fight and that desire to don't settle for a point it's something that I'm enjoying at the minute.
You must be pleased as well with the competitive nature that you've got into the team. I mean, they picked up, picking up a few yellow cards, not being afraid to go in and really compete in that.
Yeah, I said to the players, don't be ashamed of getting a booking every now and again. No, I'm not asking, but that's front foot defending. We want them to get on the front foot, and if you commit a foul every now and again, commit a foul. There wasn't a bad tackle in the game. So that's something we don't want to be one-dimensional. We don't want to be, we always roll it out from the back. We want to go long sometimes. We don't want to be known as a soft team. I think something we have added this year is when we were good last year and we won the game. But last year, too many games were a little bit like today, where it's nip and tuck. We would always fall the wrong side. So we've earned a point today, so we've kept the scoreboard ticking, and just keep it going. That's what we're trying to do.
With more than 3,000 home fans in here today, so that's going up as well. More and more people seem to be sort of getting on the message, jumping on the wagon.
Well, that often happens. You win your games, and we've been doing it for a long time. So the lads in the corner, they do make a little bit of noise, and it does generate a better atmosphere. I said it last, but it's great that there is a good feeling around the place at the minute. So we need to harness it and embrace it. Don't take it for granted. I said to the players before the game, just because you won 4, football doesn't owe you anything. It often has a habit of kicking you in the nuts. I think QPR, they just won 4 on the spin and they got beat 2-0 at home today. So you're always wary of things like that. So just keep enjoying the ride. That's what the challenge is. Keep going. How long can you keep doing it?
Well, the next place you'll go to is Oldham, and that's another tough one in store up there next week.
Yeah, another one that we were poor there last year. Sam Jones got sent off, but it was an horrible 0-0 up until that point, and then obviously they nicked it. So new manager, I don't know how they got on today, but this league particularly, every game, every team beat. I'm not sure anybody would have seen Grimsby, who just played Chelsea, going a couple of days later going down to Exeter and winning. But that's the league it is. It's not like the Premier League where there's 3 or 4 bankers every game. You'd be a brave man if you did a coupon in our league every week, put it that way.